Hey. Hi, everyone. So, let me tell you something. The new supply looks a mess. The new supply, which is now old supply now, if you've been out of that situation for a little while, she looks like how you used to look. She looks drained. Maybe she's lost weight. Maybe she's put on weight. Or he. Okay? The new supply, when they got with the narc, were looking at a certain level. Okay? They weren't on your level because you everything. But they are now declining. It may be a thing where they look exactly the same, but their money is going. It might be a thing where you can't even see that they're declining, but they're getting broke by the day. You know, they're losing friends by the day. They're arguing with people. You know, their life's just getting... The new supply's life is getting destroyed right now. They look a mess. The new supply's life is getting destroyed right now. So if you are being hoovered by the narcissist, this is why, because they know they got a couple minutes left. And I mean that. They've got a couple minutes until the new supply realizes, you know what, since I've been with you, my life's gone downhill. Since I've been with you, I don't talk to anyone anymore. Since I've been with you, I hardly go out. Since I've been with you, I've put on 50 pounds. Since I've been with you, I've lost lots of weight. Since I've been with you, yes, the grey cloud. You see how the sun is shining on me right now? That's God blessing me right now, saying you're not with the narcissist, so I'm going to put sunshine on you. But they look in a mess. They're feeling a mess. Their finances are a mess. They are declining right now. Okay? And this is why they have to have new supplies. This is why they have so many different supplies. That's why they might come back to you and say, I've changed. I'm so sorry. There's not any other. Don't believe it. Come on. Don't believe it now. Don't believe the mess. Don't believe it. You know, everything's going to shits. The karma's coming back, especially if that new supply is a narc himself, or she's just straight up toxic. Yeah, I know of a narcissist who left his wife. Tell a lie. The wife discarded him. I believe she's an empath. The wife discarded him because she didn't feel like she was being treated right. Once she discarded him, guess what happened? She started to look better. She started to lose weight. Her money was going up. And then all these things came to the surface. He was cheating on her with her counselor, her therapist. Yeah, her church therapist. He was cheating on her with the church therapist. So imagine you and the narcissist going for therapy because you feel like therapy can help the narcissist, right? That's the early stages when you don't really know what's going on. You go and you say, you know, he's not treating me right, he's not taking me out for date night, he won't sleep with me, or he won't this, or he won't that, he won't provide, he won't look after his kids, whatever the situation is, right? And that same therapist who's sleeping with the narcissist will tell you to stay. God doesn't want you to divorce, and it's a sin. Look, God wants you to be happy. God wants you to be happy. And he knows you're going to sin, and he's going to forgive you for that. Obviously doesn't want you to sin purposely knowing, but he knows you're not perfect. He's giving you free will. Don't believe these church narcs when they say, you know, you're sinning by having a divorce. No, you're sinning by putting the narc first and God last, or the narc first before God. You're sinning by not being happy. And I know that's not in the Bible, but this is what I'm saying, okay? God wants you to be happy. He wants you to thrive. He wants to be in a healthy relationship with healthy kids, you know. He wants you to... So the same therapist woman is sleeping with your man, telling you to stay with him and take the ball crap. So she's just as toxic as well. So she and the narc both tag teamed on her to abuse her or take and tolerate the abuse. Okay? Where I'm going with this is that woman cleaned her hands off the narcissist. Now, if you see the narcissist's life, I know the narcissist, the person I'm talking about in this story, right? Everything got exposed, okay? So he's not with that woman. He found another woman that he met in church, right? They're together. This woman's toxic as well. So they are actually ganging up on the empath, threatening to take the kids away. But now what's happening? The new supplier is complaining to the narc's family about how he's lazy. He don't do nothing. this, that, and the other. Bearing in mind, they're engaged. They got engaged in like 4 months or something like that, very, very quickly. They're not even married yet, and the mask is already slipping. Because they get cocky. The knocks get cocky. They feel like, all right, I've got her. I've broken her down now. I can just show my mask now. But they underestimate empaths because we're not quick to cut you off. But when we cut you off, we cut you off. We might relapse, but we cut you off. Like, you're not getting the same benefits. You're not driving my car. You're not getting that money put in your bank account. Like, it's not going to be the same, boo. So this woman, he made it out like she was the one she's the toxic one. And even that knock doesn't know that I know he's a knock, yeah? He came to me with a smear campaign against her. And I said to him, I said, oh, she's crazy. I said, if she's crazy, why did you get married to her twice? Why were you with her for so long? And he was like, oh, I didn't see the true her, this, that, and the other. The whole point I'm making here is that he tried to make it out like she's the bad one, she's the crazy one, she's the toxic one. You lied to her and got married to her twice. She forgave you because she felt like you were a normal human being. She thought maybe, you cheated because maybe I'm a bit overweight and maybe I'm not doing everything that I should do as a wife. So that's why you cheated. And you know what? I understand it's my fault and I'm going to take you back and let's get married again. Because remember, they're in the church. They don't want to sin and commit fornication. So they have to be married. Then she realised it's the same old bull. It actually gets worse. Got to a point where the narcissist wouldn't leave. She kept saying, you need to leave, you need to leave, you need to leave. He was like, no, I ain't going nowhere. They're entitled. So she was like, you know what? She had to change the keys and she had to change the locks and everything. You're not coming to my house, bro. So the new supply, she is looking a mess now. Her money is getting drained now. Where the new supplier thought she was winning. She thought she hit the lotto. Like, she thought this was the one. Yeah? But you're toxic because you even know the wife. The new supplier knows the wife. So you know the wife, but yet you still get married to her ex-husband. Okay. And then you want to go to the Narc's family complaining about how he's basically changing. That's the whole reason why the family didn't say nothing to you. That's the whole point. The family didn't have you with open arms because they know what they're like. These are the red flags you ignored. You wanted to get married like that. Why get married like that? He's getting married to you. The Narcs get married to new suppliers for different reasons. And as they get older, okay, most of the time it's for money. So they don't mind taking an L if she doesn't look that great, if her body's not amazing, if her personality is not that great. He will take an L because he needs money. He's lazy. She's lazy. It could be either way. Yeah? The Narc gets lazy as they get older and they're just going to go for anyone and, it doesn't even matter. As long as your bank account is good and, your bank account can look after them, me, and the new supplies, and I can stunt on Instagram and I can do everything I want to do, they're going to marry you, okay? And you may not be their type, you may not be, but they're still going to marry you, whether it's a female or a male, for money as you get older. So when I talk about marrying for a trophy wife and to look good, that's more for the younger generation. I'll probably say about 25 and younger. As they hit 25 plus, that's when they start to go for people with money. They start to go for, people with money who live in certain areas. And, spiritual whistleblower, big her up. She's even saying something about how sometimes the Narcs will go for somebody in a different race. And they'll do that not because of love, okay? Because majority of, some of my family, should I say, can't even say the word. They are dating people out of their race. Okay, I can't believe I couldn't say that word. So, and I love them so much, and they love us so much, and there's never, ever, ever, no one ever talks about race or anything. It's just, that's who you are, you're good for this person, we love you, your wife, your husband, and that's just that, okay? But these Narcs, right, they will go for somebody for a different race that they know will get attention. And it could be a race that's just like, I don't know, just, you know, maybe their narc mother doesn't like that race, so they're going to go for that race just for attention, because they know that the narc mother's going to keep talking about, you know, him with this girl with that race, him with that guy with that race. Okay, but I've gone off topic so much, but the new supply is looking drained. She's looking washed up. Her money's declining. Everything's just falling apart. So understand that every time they hoover you and you think about going back, look at the new supply. I don't encourage you to, you know, go on their social media, but the new supply ain't looking good. She ain't feeling good. She ain't feeling loved. She's getting punished for everything that you didn't do. But anyway, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you for my next video.